Welcome to Take a Step to a Better You. In this video, we are continuing. This is video number 2 of the book Rich Dad Poor Dad. I introduced it in video number 1 together with this one, the cash flow quadrant. This is Rich Dad Poor Dad. And what I'm going to do, because I cover these books a lot, I'm very passionate about the knowledge in these books, but I'm going to be like finding a page and reading some excerpt. Is that how you say it? So that you get an idea of what I'm talking about. But if you want the full book, the link, this time I decided to get a link for you from Amazon.com right below in the description. It also takes you to this book too. But what I'm going to do is just give you a summary or whatever I choose to read about. And then, yeah, if you keep along, I think in the end, you're going to get the message of this book. It's a #1 bestseller. Okay, this one was said by USA Today that Rich Dad Poor Dad is a starting point for anyone looking to gain control of their financial future. I introduced in video number 1 who wrote it, Robert Kiyosaki, and I said a lot about him in video number 1. This is a series. This is video number 2. You go to number 1 if you want details. But briefly, this book is an international bestseller, personal finance. It's sold, by the time I checked, 32 million copies, been translated into 51 languages. And today, we are going to talk about the two dads, because we're talking about rich dad, poor dad, right? What does that mean? Now, in the previous one, I said something about the two dads, but let's see what he says right here. Remember, I said I'm going to be choosing a page to read, like exactly what's in the book. But if you want to get the real copies, the link is below. It takes you to Amazon.com. So this is what he said. This is the introduction. And I'm reading this from this version of the book. You know, there are other versions. The latest, this one, and it's page 9 of the book. It's introduction. It says, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Having two dads, this is like highlighted. Having two dads offered me the choice of contrasting points of view. This is, Robert writes this like almost like a novel, like the way he writes it, the style, right? He's like telling the story. Having two dads offered me the choice of contrasting points of view, one of a rich man and one of a poor man. I had two fathers, a rich one and a poor one. One was highly educated and intelligent. He had a PhD and completed 4 years of undergraduate work in less than 2 years. That was a smart man. He then went on to Stanford University, the University of Chicago, and Northwestern University to do his advanced studies, all on full financial scholarships. The other father never finished the 8th grade. Those are the two fathers. And let's continue and see what he said. Okay, both men were successful in their careers, working hard all their lives. Both earned substantial incomes, yet one always struggled financially. The other would become one of the richest men in Hawaii. One died leaving tens of millions of dollars to his family, charities, and his church. The other left bills to be paid when he died. Both men were strong, charismatic, and influential. Both men offered me advice, but they did not advise the same things. Both men believed strongly in education, but did not recommend the same course of study. It's not too long. I'm about to end the reading. If I had had only one dad, I'd have had to accept or reject his advice. Having two dads offered me the choice of contrasting their points of view, one of a rich man and one of a poor man. Instead of simply accepting or rejecting one or the other, I found myself thinking more, comparing, and then choosing for myself. The problem was that the rich man was not rich yet, and the poor man was not yet poor. Both were just starting out on their careers, and both were struggling with money and families, but they had very different points of view about money. I'm about to end it. For example, one dad would say, the love of money is the root of all evil. The other would say, the lack of money is the root of all evil. One said, I'm repeating this, the love of money is the root of all evil. Guess who said that? And the other one would say, the lack of money is the root of all evil. Who is correct? Okay, so, and then the last paragraph I'm reading, as a young boy, having two strong fathers, both influencing me, was difficult. I wanted to be a good son and listen, but the two fathers did not say the same things. The contrast in their points of view, particularly about money, was so extreme that I grew curious and intrigued. I began to start thinking for long periods of time about what each was saying. Okay, that's what I'll stop with the real reading of the book. Now, when I come in video number 3, I'll pick another part of the book and read it. So if you want to get the real book, by the way, this one too, this cash flow quadrant is more about business. Like it talks about we make money from 4 quadrants, the E, the B, I, and S. We'll get to that. Let's see how this goes. If you support these videos, I'll continue to share them. I mean, to do what I'm doing right now. But I just pick a page and read. That was about the 2 dads. So what do you think? Who do you think was saying, who ended up, do you know who ended up poor? The one who was rich when he was young, his real dad, was the one that ended up to be poor. So you can see which advice we need to take. There's a lot to learn from this book. For me, it changed my life. Actually, it did. Especially about the passive income, all the things I mentioned in video number 1. I gave a summary of the main points. Please go watch video number 1. It's linked in the description here. But this is a series. I'm going to continue adding on. But it's a description of this one. But there's also the series of Rich Dad Poor Dad. I call it version 2024 because I have another version when I did these books. Okay, thank you so much. What do you think? Add a comment. Like I always end my videos, I say, take a very good care of yourself, take a very good care of your families, but take care of your health and take a step to better you. But I have to remind you what I do here. I talk about making money. You know, I got the lessons from here. Business. We are doing business, but you're just promoting other companies' products to earn commissions. It's called high ticket affiliate marketing, or just affiliate marketing, especially if you're in another country, not USA. Then I recommend just affiliate marketing because the high ticket program tend not to cover all countries. So I'll say affiliate marketing if you're in USA and other Europe, other Australia, Canada, developed countries, then you can do the high ticket. It's around here. I have many videos. You'll see in the other videos. Okay, connect with me. Have what I call community link. That will be the better one for you if you are in other countries. But anyone is welcome. I do many things. Some I do on Zoom. It's always good. Personal development, motivation, all of it. Okay? Take a step to better you. Add a comment for me. If you want the book, just get it's Amazon.com. The link in the description. Bye-bye.